Hey y'all, well it's been a whole minute. Debated coming on today, but those that know me the best know that this day is probably my favorite of U.S. holidays. Maybe it's because without the liberty to do so, we might not be able to celebrate the rest of them. And there's a ton of them that are near and dear to my heart. Used to being surrounded by family and friends on this day. That makes my day go well on this day of independence. But here we are 246 years later, and I'm up here on the last spot that I cleared. Shoot, it's almost been 90 days since we visited, but took off on a new business venture, and guess I need to learn a little balance, because running 70 hours a week kind of lets the farm go down a little bit. But got a plan for the future and pay the bills, so that's where we're at. I've seen it worse, so it wouldn't take much to get it back in shape, and hopefully those days are coming. I'll stay with you as long as the battery will last. This old phone is rough in the heat. Riding in that truck every day at about 105, it tends to wear on an old battery. Now I was up here thinking about things that can be a little dangerous sometimes. Family scattered today. My aunt celebrating her 80th trip around the sun. She don't look a day over 50. I mean that. Down in the Woodlands, some of my family, my dad and sister and them are down that way, and Faith's got a new one on the way. Super excited about that. She's up in South Carolina today. Jeremy sent me a picture of Jasper's first sparkler. Boy, that picture says it all. The wonder of a child and newness. They're up in Illinois, as well as Lance. And me and Jordan just kind of quietly holding down the fort here. Got the dogs put up to where they won't run off tonight with the loud bangs that are sure to happen, and with good reason. But I was thinking, and maybe I'll step in it. Hopefully my words will form my thoughts like they truly are intended to be. I was blessed with a pretty cool granddad. I know we all were in their own right, but mine was a kind of a philosopher, a world history teacher. I grew up in southeast Texas, saw the worst of the worst in his era of discrimination and hate, and he was raised in a pretty staunch religious aspect, but he taught me a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't get there soon enough, and it was in the later years of his life, 2016 forward, until age succumbed his mind, and he went on to the other side. But he taught me a lot in that we don't have the answers. We don't. And the fool thinks he does. I've seen a lot of foolishness lately. Shoot, over the last decade, but apparently in the last few weeks, and different decisions that are being made in higher parts of our government. Regardless of where you fall on it, seen lots of friends lose true friends over their opinion on things when they're really just talking in an echo chamber. He taught me that maybe if you believe in something, sit still with it. Don't be an antagonist. Maybe you're that one person in a person's life that they need to just know that you've got a quiet strength and they can come to for advice one-on-one. Lord knows I can talk about it. I've been that person hollering about my belief on this or that. We all know it's just an echo chamber. Either you're going to be arguing with someone that's not going to come to your side, or you don't know. It's not worth it. Good Lord, if Facebook had existed even 80 years ago, we may not have made it to 246, right? So as y'all go out with your kiddos and watch the fireworks prepared tonight, and enjoy and embrace the true liberty of what we've been blessed to be born in here, no matter what you think. We don't want a theocracy. That's Iran. It's not about nationalism. It's about the liberty to be virtuous and think. A lot of people say that virtue is tied to religion, and it may be, but some of my most virtuous friends are atheists. That's their opinion, and that's their right. But they're some of the kindest, most moral people that I know. Freedom to blast your pipes down Woden Road on a Monday night. That's pretty cool. I saw a story that I shared on my personal page, and it's an old Aesop fable of sorts, about a tiger and a zebra. They got caught up in an argument on the tundra about the color of grass. Color of grass. Well, the zebra was trying to convince the old tiger that it was blue. Tiger had good eyes. He knew it was green. So the argument ensued for days. Got pretty heated. They was arguing pretty good. Finally, the zebra decided that they'd take it to the lion, king of the jungle, to decide who was right and who was wrong. As they approached that old lion sitting on his throne, the zebra was hollering out, "He thinks the grass is green. He thinks the grass is green. Tell him it's blue. Tell him it's blue." They approached the old lion, and zebra said, "Please tell me I'm right." The lion said, "You are." He said, "I knew it. The grass is blue." And the zebra left. The tiger was completely confused, and he said, "Lion, we both know the grass is green." He said, "Your punishment for arguing with the zebra is 5 years of silence." He said, wait, before you do that, before you put that judgment on me, please explain to me why I'm being punished when the zebra is wrong." The lion looked at him with all the wisdom he could muster, and he said, "Because you knew better than to argue with someone that works on their own set of facts that aren't correct. So for that, your punishment is 5 years of silence." Thought about that. Why do we argue? Why do we do that? If you really want to have an intelligent conversation, maybe sit down and you might discover a few things about each other, right? Facebook doesn't facilitate that. We see the fallout from it. I think the ones that give me the most is how people brag that they've lost 100 friends that day, and we're proud of it. I don't think that we need to be proud. Don't worry, Sissy's under the house. She knows what happens on July 4th. It's not good for her, so her and the puppies are good. Old Daisy and Apollo were out in the chicken barn. They're holding down the fort. Don't have any chickens at this moment. Maybe we'll get back to living a little bit, doing some hobbies and things that this old farm enjoys at some point. Me and Jordan are running hard and building a little bit of a business to secure a future for them and myself and Wildflower. You know, she's having a big time this evening down in Georgetown. Sure miss her. Got to see her this weekend. She's a treasure for sure. Looking forward to getting the elderberry grove going. We've got a few out there growing. The heat has just about ate up the peas, y'all. And lack of a tractor got away from me out there, and one bush hog will take care of it, but we'll get that soon enough. But I hope y'all have a blessed Independence Day and realize that our liberty is defined by personal virtue. You don't have to throw it over the fence at your neighbor. Just live right. I guess that's all it is. I guess the difference in freedom and liberty is freedom, I guess, would allow us to go to our neighbor's house and steal their lawnmower. But virtue won't allow that. And liberty wouldn't either. Right? I think people's freedom ends at the gate to your neighbor's property. anyway, I've stepped in it. Hope y'all have a good evening, and we're getting ready for another busy week. This heat brings green pools, and that's what we try to prevent. Enjoy the time with your family. It's cherished, and I miss ours. But maybe soon things will slow down and we can do that. I'll try to do a quick roll call. The battery's not doing well, but we'll see. Let's see. Scroll back up. If I can read here. I done got too old. My glasses may have to come out on this one. Let's see. There's Gary and Debbie checking in. Happy 4th to y'all. Miss Sheila Clayton, good to see you. AC Charles, hey, stranger to you. Hope y'all are doing good down that way. Miles from Arlington, Texas. Boy, I know it's hot up there too. Kathy's checking in with happy 4th blessings. Miss Patricia Hallman, happy 4th to you. AC says Independence Treat. Alexis says happy 4th of July. Great to see you too. Let's see who else is on here. There's Miss Chris out in Louisiana. Hope all is well out that way, ma'am. Let's see. There's Darlene. Happy Independence Day to you too, ma'am. Grace is checking in. Yeah, well, I had a long ride back today and was thinking about things and just missing family and friends and being with folks close. Now, Jordan's my ride or die. Don't get me wrong. And he's my right-hand man, but it's just different not being around family on important holidays, I guess. But we make the best of it, don't we? There's Lisa. Happy 4th to you. I think that's about everybody. Aggie's checking in. Again, let's see. There's Alexis saying, great story, thank you. My buddy out in Huntington, Manuel, how are you, buddy? I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. There's Mr. Dennis O'Daniel checking in. I got to keep strolling. There's Lisa from Cisco. All right, y'all have a good evening. We're going to wind it down. Got a full day of work tomorrow. And just be safe and enjoy time with family. And let's reflect on maybe being a little bit more virtuous and enjoying the liberty. And give folks some grace. You don't know their story. Maybe they're looking to you to be that point of wisdom. Can't do that hollering on Facebook, can we?